Aaron Rodgers, everything we know about their family feud. Jordan Rodgers and his family's relationship with Aaron Rodgers is just a little complicated. Although the origin of their falling out is unclear, many factors have contributed to Jordan and Aaron's ongoing tension, which was first made public in 2016 on JoJo Fletcher's season of The Bachelorette. Jordan, who ultimately won the season, introduced Fletcher to his eldest brother, Luke Rodgers, and their parents during hometowns, and Luke noted, "It pains both of us not to have that relationship with Aaron. We miss our brother." Fast forward to when both Aaron and Jordan were set to walk down the aisle, and they were still estranged. While Aaron and ex-fiancée Shailene Woodley called it quits in May 2022, before deciding on whether they'd invite his family to their nuptials, Jordan did extend an invite to Aaron when he wed Fletcher that same month.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
Aaron did not attend the Mexico wedding. In July 2026, the family dynamics appeared to change for the better when Aaron reunited with his mom, dad, and brother Luke. Scroll down to revisit everything we know about their feud. Credit: Noel Vasquez/Getty Images, Grant Haverson/Getty Images. Jordan opened up to Fletcher about his family's drama before taking her home to meet them on The Bachelorette in 2016. "My middle brother won't be there, Aaron. Like I said, I have a great relationship with my brother Luke. Me and Aaron don't really have that much of a relationship. It's just kind of the way he's chosen to do life, and I've chosen to stay close with my family and my parents and my brother," Jordan explained. "Yeah, it's not ideal, and I love him, and I can't imagine what it's like to be in his shoes and have the pressure he has, the demands from people that he has. Don't have hard feelings against him, it's just how things go right now." Aaron took issue with Jordan bringing up the nature of their relationship on The Bachelorette. "I haven't seen the show, to be honest with you, so it hasn't really affected me a whole lot," the athlete told MISN 12 News in July 2016, noting that he found it a little inappropriate for Jordan to talk publicly about some family matters, "So I'm not going to speak on those things, but I wish him well in the competition." Despite their situation, Jordan seemingly hopes to reconcile with Aaron one day. "There's no scenario in which I wouldn't want my entire family at a wedding," the ESPN analyst told The Hollywood Reporter in August 2016, noting that he absolutely will invite Aaron. "That's what our whole family wants and hopes for, and at some point, it's going to be a good wedding. There's going to be a lot of people there." Credit: Philip Farion/Patrick McMullen via Getty Images. Jordan and Aaron's dad, Ed Rodgers, weighed in on the family's complicated relationship with the Green Bay Packers quarterback while speaking to the New York Times in January 2017. "It's hard to tell sometimes how the rift began," he told the publication, later hinting that Jordan's journey on the ABC dating show affected family dynamics. "Fame can change you." Aaron's family had concerns over his 3-year relationship with Olivia Munn, which ended in April 2017. "Aaron is the one that has pulled away from the family, not the reverse," a source exclusively told us 3 months before the split. When he got together with Olivia Munn, his family told him they didn't trust her and thought she wasn't with him for the right reasons. That made him furious, and he ended up choosing Olivia over his family. A second source told us that Aaron hadn't made contact with his family after breaking up with the X-Men star. Fletcher stood up for her fiancé in April 2017, just days before Aaron and Munn called it quits. "I love Jordan, I love his family, and I really think those topics now should be discussed within the family. So I've really tried to respect that," she exclusively told us at the time. "They love us so much and they've been so supportive through everything. So, I love his family." The newsroom alum addressed her split from Aaron in May 2018 on SiriusXM's Radio Andy. "I met the parents only a couple times, and before he and I started dating, he hadn't spoken to the parents and wouldn't bother for 8 months," she told Andy Cohen at the time. "At the end of the day, there's a lot of complications. I don't think either side of the road is clean. But I do think it's not okay when you try to stand on someone's shoulders and then throw dirt in their face, which is what I think they did with him. Credit: Dimitrios Cambaris /Getty Images for Mohegan Sun. Jordan addressed Munn's remarks during an exclusive interview with Us Weekly in May 2018. "I'll say I have no idea why she's still talking about an ex. I don't get that." Credit: Noel Vasquez /Getty Images, Alan Berezovsky/Film Magic. Jordan publicly slammed his older brother in November 2018 after Aaron expressed his desire to donate $1 million to the California wildfire relief efforts. "In Northern California, where I was born and raised, the city of Paradise burned to the ground, and many of the residents who got out are now displaced to my hometown of Chico across the North State," Aaron said in a Twitter video. Jordan quipped back, "Please donate, spread awareness, and send love. But when your mom is home alone during the fires, car packed ready to evacuate, and you miss the fundamental first step of compassion, calling your parents to make sure they are safe, everything else just feels like an act." The NFL pro and the sports broadcaster's oldest brother, Luke Rodgers, weighed in on their Twitter feud in November 2018. He retweeted Jordan's comments and wrote in a separate tweet, "Smells like cowardice this morning." Aaron told a reporter in December 2018 that he was at home with my folks when he found out that the Green Bay Packers had fired head coach Mike McCarthy. 4 days later, Munn commented on the possible reconciliation, saying it would be amazing and long overdue. In October 2019, News reported that Danica Patrick, who has been dating Aaron since January 2018, has been bridging the gap between everyone, and that the football star was back on speaking terms with Jordan and the rest of his family. Us confirmed in July 2020, however, that Aaron and Patrick called it quits. While Aaron previously told ESPN magazine in 2017 that he grew up going to church with his parents, Darla and Edward, he questioned religion during an appearance on Patrick's Pretty Intense podcast in January 2020. "Most people that I knew, church was just, you just had to go. Parents made you go," Aaron told his then-girlfriend. "I don't know how you can believe in a God who wants to condemn most of the planet to a fiery hell. What type of loving, sensitive, omnipresent, omnipotent being wants to condemn his beautiful creation to a fiery hell at the end of all this?" Reports surfaced at the time that his parents weren't pleased by the remarks. Following his split from Patrick, Aaron started seeing Woodley. When news broke of their engagement in February 2021, no one from his family publicly commented. A source subsequently told us that he was still thinking about which family members to invite, which is something that's weighing heavily on him. They split in 2022. After Aaron admitted in November 2021 that he didn't get the coronavirus vaccine, his father made a rare public comment about his still estranged son. "I think he tried to probably treat himself naturally, like a lot of folks do," Ed told USA Today at the time. "And there's a lot of great natural things out there which help mitigate the virus. I'm proud that he went that route." The family patriarch added that things are progressing in their relationship. "The main thing is I just support him," he noted. "I think that's what I would have done." Us exclusively confirmed that Aaron did not attend Jordan and Fletcher's winery nuptials in May 2022 amid their rift. It's a sad situation for the family, and especially for Jordan, who really does love his brother, a source told us at the time. Aaron missed out on his big day, and that's something Jordan's never going to forget. Jordan invited his entire family, including Aaron, even knowing he most likely wouldn't attend since they've been distant for a long time now. Credit: Richard Shotwell/Envision/AP/Shutterstock. Courtesy Amy Rogers/Instagram. Luke further cemented his bond with brother Jordan in June 2022, while subtly shading Aaron as he revealed the name of his firstborn son to be Jack Jordan Rodgers. "Jack, we choose your name because it means God is gracious," Luke wrote via Instagram, just days after becoming a parent. "Your middle name is for at J. Rogeselevin, and we can only pray you grow up to be as generous, kind, loyal, and tan, and an amazing man of character as your Uncle Jordan." Luke's wife, Amy, also gushed over her younger brother-in-law when sharing photos from the first few days of Jack's life. "Luke picked his name out 3 years ago. Jack means God is gracious. And Jordan after one of the best men we know at J. Rogeselevin," she wrote via social media. Jack is going to adore you, Uncle Jordan. There was no mention by either Luke or Amy of their son's other uncle, Aaron. Aaron addressed the rift for the first time in years in August 2022. I do believe in healing and I believe in the possibility of reconciliation at some point, but it's a different journey for all of us, he said on the Aubrey Marcus podcast at the time. But it's a different journey for all of us. And to judge on the outside about what should be, or what it should look like, or who's wrong and who's right, it's just a game I've never wanted to play and still don't want to play. He continued. Who knows what that future is going to look like, when it's going to look like, when the time is going to come. But I have no bitterness in my heart, I have no resentment. I just have deep love and appreciation for the lessons that I learned, and the fact that if I hadn't been raised that way, all the good and all the frustrating, there's no way I'd be sitting here today. So to not have that perspective, that because of the things that I experienced, I turned out the way I did is looking at the glass as half empty, and I just won't do that. I look at it as there were experiences that were important. I chose to be in this family, and to deal with everything that I dealt with positive and difficult, and I have deep love and gratitude for them and their journeys, and hope for the future. During the interview, Aaron expressed the deep love and gratitude he has for his family, especially his dad who went through poverty and went back to college when he was in his late 30s to provide for his kids. At the core, I have deep gratitude and love for the way I was raised, he said. The lessons that I was taught, the environment that I was in. The fact that my dad made a point to make my and my brother's sporting events the one priority. Credit, Cooper Neal/Getty Images/courtesy of Luke Rodgers/Instagram. Ian O'Connor's book Out of the Darkness, The Mystery of Aaron Rodgers, which was released in August 2024, revealed that the quarterback briefly saw his father in summer 2023. While Aaron was competing in the American Century Championship Celebrity Golf Tournament in Lake Tahoe, California, his dad surprised him in the crowd. I could do a lot of things, Aaron told the author. But I just thought, what's best in this moment and what kind of gift could I give him? Because I do love him. I don't have animosity toward him, even with all the stuff that's been said and done. Ed said he just kind of froze when he saw his son in person for the first time in years. Hi, Pops, Aaron said before giving his dad a hug. Ed remembered them both saying, I love you, and crying before Aaron returned to the tournament. Aaron explained in the book that a full reconciliation would still take work. Every time I think it's getting closer, some weird things happen, but I would like a relationship with my dad for sure. In the same book, Aaron finally addressed his past with Mun and confirmed that she has nothing to do with all the years of issues with his family. The athlete told the Out of Darkness author that his rift with his loved ones is deep-rooted. Aaron addressed his relationship with Jordan on episode 2 of Aaron Rodgers, Enigma, which was released in December 2024. It wasn't like I was super-duper close with everybody in the family. I was close with my little brother, Aaron said of Jordan. But in actuality, it goes back to stuff from high school that kind of made me feel distant. Stuff in college, stuff post-college. Aaron told Netflix he was quiet about their relationship, noting that he thought the best way to do it was just don't talk about it publicly. And what do? They go on a Bulls show and leave 2 empty chairs, Aaron continued, referring to the open seats representing him and Mun. They all agreed this was a good thing to do, to leave 2 empty chairs at a stupid dating show that my brother just went on to get famous, his words, not mine. That he ended up winning, Aaron said, but a dinner that was during the season I was never asked to go to, not that I would have gone. Despite the tension, Aaron said there's, of course, hope for a reconciliation. I don't want them to fail, to struggle, to have any strife or issues. I don't wish any ill will on them at all, he said. It's more like this, we're just different steps on a timeline of our own journeys. In July 2026, Aaron reunited with several members of his family after at least a decade of estrangement. At the time, the NFL legend shared an Instagram carousel of himself posing with his parents and his older brother, Luke. Jordan was noticeably absent from the social media post. Another bonding week, Aaron wrote via Instagram.